The Mysterious Message. In the quiet town of Pixelville, where colorful houses lined cobblestone streets and the air buzzed with the hum of technology, four friends, Lila, Max, Aisha, and Theo, spent their summer days exploring, inventing, and dreaming up grand adventures. Pixelville was no ordinary town. It was a place where every home had a smart device, every streetlight glowed with Wi-Fi signals, and even the library books were stored in a vast digital cloud. The children loved their connected world, but they were about to learn that even the brightest places could have hidden dangers. Lila, a curious girl with a knack for solving puzzles, was the leader of the group. At 10 years old, she wore her dark hair in a neat braid and always carried a notebook to jot down her ideas. Max, her best friend, was a tech wizard who could fix any gadget with a screwdriver and a grin. Aisha, the artist of the group, loved designing apps and drawing vibrant pictures that seemed to leap off the screen. Theo, the youngest at 9, was the dreamer, always imagining fantastical worlds and asking questions that made everyone think twice. One sunny afternoon, the friends gathered at their favorite spot, a treehouse perched high in an ancient oak tree in Lila's backyard. The treehouse was their headquarters, filled with old computers, colorful wires, and a chalkboard covered in plans for their next big project. Today, they were tinkering with a homemade robot named Sparky, who rolled around on wobbly wheels and beeped happily when it worked. As Max tightened a screw on Sparky's antenna, Lila's tablet, propped against a stack of books, chimed with a notification. The screen flickered, and a strange message appeared, written in glowing green letters. Greetings, young explorers of Pixelville. A great adventure awaits you in the digital realm. Find the safe key to protect your world, but beware the shadows who seek to steal it. Enter the code 4815162342. Hurry, time is running out. The message vanished as quickly as it appeared, leaving the screen blank. The friends stared at each other, wide-eyed. What was that? Aisha asked, her paintbrush pausing mid-stroke on her sketchpad. It sounded important, Theo said, his eyes sparkling with excitement. A digital realm? Shadows? A safe key? It's like a quest. Lila frowned, tapping her pencil against her notebook. It could be a trick. We don't know who sent it or why. Tablets don't just get mysterious messages like that. Max, always eager to dive into a challenge, grinned. Only one way to find out. Let's enter the code and see what happens. Lila hesitated. Her parents had always taught her to be cautious with unknown messages, especially ones that appeared out of nowhere. We need to be smart about this, she said. Messages like this could be dangerous. It might be a virus or someone trying to trick us. But what if it's real? Theo asked. What if there's a whole world out there that needs our help? Aisha nodded. Lila's right, we should be careful, but I'm curious too. Maybe we can check it safely. Max, can you scan the tablet for anything weird? Max grabbed his toolkit and connected the tablet to his laptop, running a program he'd built to detect malware. No viruses, no weird code, he reported after a few minutes. The message came through a secure channel, but I can't trace where it's from. It's like it appeared from nowhere. The friends debated for a while, weighing the risks and their curiosity. Finally, Lila made a decision. Okay, we'll enter the code, but we do it together and we stay alert. If anything feels wrong, we stop immediately. They huddled around the tablet, and Lila carefully typed in the numbers. 4815162342. The screen glowed brighter, and a low hum filled the treehouse. Suddenly, a swirling portal of light opened in the air before them, sparkling with pixels like a digital rainbow. The friends gasped, stepping back as the portal pulsed with energy. Whoa! Max exclaimed. That's no ordinary app. Before they could decide what to do, Sparky, their curious robot, rolled toward the portal, beeping excitedly. With a flash, Sparky was sucked into the light and disappeared. Sparky! Theo cried, lunging forward. Wait! Lila grabbed his arm. We don't know what's in there. But we can't leave Sparky, Theo pleaded. He's our friend. The group exchanged glances. They couldn't abandon Sparky, but they also couldn't rush in blindly. Lila took a deep breath. We go in together, but we stick to a plan. Stay close, don't touch anything strange, and if we see trouble, we find a way out. Agreed? Agreed, the others said in unison. One by one, they stepped into the portal, feeling a tingling sensation as the world around them dissolved into streams of code and light. When the light faded, they found themselves standing in a dazzling new place, the digital realm. It was a vast, glowing landscape of circuits and data streams, with towering servers like skyscrapers, rivers of blue light flowing like water, and floating platforms connected by bridges of code. In the distance, a golden key shone atop a pedestal, radiating warmth and safety. This must be the safe key from the message, Aisha said, sketching the scene in her notebook. But what are the shadows? Theo wondered aloud, looking around nervously. As if in answer, a dark cloud formed in the sky above, crackling with static. From it emerged shadowy figures, glitchy, shapeless creatures with glowing red eyes. They hissed and darted toward the key, their movements jerky and unpredictable. Those must be the shadows, Max said, pulling out a small gadget he'd brought from the treehouse. We need to protect that key, Lila's mind raced. We don't know enough about this place yet. Let's find Sparky and figure out what the safe key does before the shadows get it. The friends moved quickly, following a trail of Sparky's wheel marks along a path of glowing tiles. As they ran, Lila noticed signs floating in the air, each displaying words like firewall, encryption, and password protection. She jotted them down, sensing they were important. They found Sparky near a shimmering wall of light labeled firewall. The little robot was beeping frantically, surrounded by smaller shadows trying to break through the wall. Lila scooped Sparky up, and Max activated his gadget, which sent out a pulse of light that scattered the shadows. Thanks, guys, Theo said, hugging Sparky. But why are those shadows after the key? A voice echoed from the firewall, calm and clear. Greetings, Cyber Guardians. I am the keeper of the digital realm. The safe key protects this world and yours from harm. It ensures that data flows safely, keeping personal information secure and systems running smoothly. The shadows are malicious programs, viruses, and hackers that seek to steal the key and cause chaos. The friends listened intently as the keeper continued. To protect the key, you must learn the ways of cybersecurity, strong passwords, safe connections, and vigilance against threats. Only then can you become true cyber guardians. Lila nodded, her notebook already filling with ideas. We'll do it, but how do we start? Begin with the password path, the keeper said, pointing to a bridge covered in glowing symbols. Create a strong password to unlock the way forward, but beware, choose wisely, or the shadows will exploit your weakness. The friends approached the password path, where a giant lock floated in the air. A screen prompted them to enter a password. Theo suggested 1234, but Lila shook her head. That's too simple. The keeper said it needs to be strong. Aisha thought for a moment. What about something with letters, numbers, and symbols, like Pixel Star #2012? Max tested it on the screen. The lock clicked, and the bridge lit up, allowing them to cross. Nice one, Aisha, he said. Strong passwords need to be long, unique, and hard to guess. As they crossed the bridge, the shadows regrouped, chasing them with renewed fury. The friends ran faster, determined to protect the safe key and learn the secrets of the digital realm. They didn't know it yet, but their adventure was just beginning, and the lessons they learned would make them heroes in both worlds.